Hello, and good morning. Monday morning, starting the vlog on a Monday this time, even though I guess there was a clip on a Monday for the last one, which funny enough, I haven't actually uploaded yet. I still need to finish just putting it together, but I also wanted to wait to upload it because I didn't really want it to, I have some stuff to render today, so I didn't really want it while I was uploading to slow down anything, so I'm waiting to finish some stuff and then upload it. But yeah, got some work to do this morning. Should be a successful morning. For my film and literature, or villains in film and literature elective for this term, I had one film to watch which I really enjoyed, and then I need to watch the Ring movie, or like the 1997 Japanese one, I believe. I'm not excited to watch that. I don't like horror stuff, so I've been putting it off, but I think I'm going to start it. I'm not excited to watch that, but that's what I have to do. Because it will, like, the topics will come up, so need to read it. I have a package of custom minifigures coming today. I wasn't too successful yesterday with them. Yeah, it's tough. I think, like, going now, I think I'm 1 for 3. I have no idea. Maybe it's just that they weren't as big of a thing when the first time came around, and it was just a lot easier for me to get. Like, they went out quick, but like I got those relatively simple or easily. But like the last two, like I had a better chance this one. I think I realize now that the thing I need to do is just go for like 1 or 2 figures, my 2 favorite, and just stick with that. Like, I saw like posts of Instagram stories of people like getting them, and I think seeing all those orders, it's one minifigure. Instead of me trying to add 6, I should just add 1, and just go for the one that I really want. Luckily, I was still able to get like the Dune figures that they had for the release, which I was excited for those, but definitely not. Like, they had one that I really, really wanted to get, and it was a Kanan. Now, I still got Kanan from another one that should be in this order, which I'm excited for that one. But the thing about this one is it was the final season Kanan, and it had now I have that minifigure, but this particular one had the face print where he gains back his sight right at the end. And I really wanted that figure. So maybe at some point I'll get some sort of restock on it, but yeah. Bit disappointing, but not too bad. And luckily, the figures that I have coming up today sort of make up for it, because they're very, very cool figures that I'm very excited for. But yeah, that's my experience with customs. You win some and you lose some. In a lot of cases for me, it's been win, but these particular ones have been a tough time. And they have a wave of DC ones, which I don't believe are going out to the Canadian resellers. So I believe there is North America. So I know. Luckily, the Dune ones seem to be like they lasted a bit longer. Like, I went back and got a second or a variant of one of them, and I was able to get that relatively easily. So I'm hoping that's the same case with the DC ones. I know they're limited compared to some of the others, but yeah, we'll see about that. I'll look into what I should expect for shipping costs for that. But yeah, I definitely would like to get those because they're really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at like eBay to see how much I can get a Kanan for. Because I know like some of the figures are stupidly expensive. I think it's a Light Customs. I believe that's the name of them, is Light Customs. They make great stuff. I have, of course, that. I think it's their second wave. I have the complete one of that, and now I'll have their Dune figures. But the last 2 waves I haven't gotten anything really, at least for the Star Wars figures, which has been a bit disappointing. But I I think the next time I'll just have to like lock in on one, just go for that, check out, quick, finish it. I think that's pretty much what I have to do because anything else just doesn't seem to work for it. I have no idea how it worked getting every single one. I just it surprises me now thinking of it with how difficult the last two have been. Now I thought this one was going to be a little bit easier. Now it was. It definitely lasted a little bit longer. I had a little bit of a thing where I probably could have reloaded the page a few seconds earlier and got through. Might have got a couple then. But yeah, like Sabine and Kanan sold out so fast. But yeah, like some of the figures are stupidly expensive from some of the listings I've seen, but there's not that many of them because I guess it's definitely a pretty niche market. But yeah, I'll definitely, considering that they're out in other regions, I should be able to find some of them and see how much I can get one of those Kanans for. Like Sabine, Ezra, the seventh sister, less interested in those. I love Sabine and Ezra, definitely would want those, but Kanan's the one I really, really, really want because he's one of my favorite characters and because of that facial expression. So yeah, I should get to my breakfast now, get to work, and I'll either see you Tuesday or later because I've got my custom minifigures in hand and can show you them, but I don't think the order is out for delivery. But we'll see. The last time it showed up relatively early, my last order, it was such a small box that I didn't even notice it on the porch. When I first I just didn't notice it at all, and then yeah, so it was the first time it actually showed up at my door. Like most times, it's been at the mailbox or I've had to go pick it up at the post office. So I'm hoping that's the same case this time because it was a lot nicer to just have to do that instead of have to go pick it up. But like, I warmed this up, so this is probably getting cold considering this has been going for 7 minutes. Doing a really good job of making these shorter. They're getting longer and longer instead of shorter and shorter. Sort of targeting like 15 to 20 minutes for these, and they're getting to 30 because I'm doing these 8-minute clips. So see you Tuesday. Hello, and happy Tuesday. And my custom minifigures got delivered yesterday, so I thought I'd go through those today. They're definitely some of my favorite ones that I've gotten. Starting off with 99. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Secondary expression, side and side leg and arm printing. Quite a nice minifigure. This and the next three, I believe. Yeah, next three items are from OBT Bricks. And this is the first time I've got any of their stuff, and I quite like what I've gotten from them. The next one of my favorite minifigures, I think, that I've gotten for a custom, and it's Bail Organa. Love Bail Organa. Big part of like the Padme book series, which I've talked about here, how I quite enjoy that. Yeah, so I quite like that figure. There were a couple additional expressions and face prints for him, so those are nice. The next one is just an addition to an existing figure, which is Yoda here, which you'll notice has some leg printing there with his feet. So instead of just the normal tan legs that would come with a Yoda, these ones have the printing on them, which is a lot nicer than like that Yoda fountain gift with purchase thing for Lucasfilm employees that had like dual molded legs for Yoda that were like the Dobby legs with like light nougat or something on the bottom, sort of a bit weird, but yeah, really like those. Next, all the others are from Brick Daddy Minifigures, definitely one of my favorite custom minifigure makers. Some of my other favorites from them here, this Dooku, this light side Revan is pretty cool. Of course, this just came in a book, but it wasn't, I guess, revealed at that point. But you've got the zombie Palpatine from episode 9. Another one, this sort of Sith eyes Anakin that's sort of interesting with the Jedi robes. But But yeah, some really cool ones here that I'm quite excited about. This is from like their Halloween release, I believe, and this is Ventress here, which is a nice one. Arm printing there, some nice leg printing, nice pad printed figures. All these figures are pad printed figures, which is sort of a prerequisite for me when it comes to buying customs, is that I want them all to be pad printed instead of UV printed. And like molds and stuff, I like the injection molded stuff. It's just, for me, I'd rather pay that more for custom minifigures, as I'd like them to sort of fit in my Lego collection. I also don't love like 360 prints and stuff like that, so I stay away from those type of stuff that you'd find on like Bagel Studios, which they just had a figure a couple months ago, or maybe a month ago, that I've really liked, and it was custom Padme. But I don't know, it just had a bit too much detail that I didn't really want, even though it's not an outfit that I could get otherwise. But the next one here is a zombie Night Sister. It's a pretty cool one. I think this was the cheapest of them, which I think was an intentional choice, so that they're a bit more massable. So there's no like arm printing or side leg printing with this one. It's just the nice torso, leg, toe printing. The next one, probably my favorite of these three ones, which I believe was their Halloween release, and this is the episode 3 Palpatine after he's been disfigured. Really nice cloth piece, shorter piece, and then yeah, also back dress printing, which is nice. Very cool figure, quite nice. Then I've got two more. This is also from Brick Daddy Minifigures, and it's their 2 Rebels figures. They're not, that are not like the light custom ones, which I know they have, I believe, designs for those. But yeah, this is their Maul, Rebels Darth Maul, which, yeah, is a really nice figure. Some nice torso printing there. The gunmetal gray legs for the mechanical legs is pretty cool. And then the face print has just got the pupilless look to sort of keep in line with what Lego's currently doing with their characters like Maul, which I don't know. I didn't love the look, but I do like this face print. I think it looks nice, and it is sort of slowly growing on me. The next one is my favorite figure from this haul of custom minifigures, but probably my favorite custom minifigure I have at all. And it's the season, I guess, 1, 2, Kanan. Kanan's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, so this one is just absolutely amazing to me. It's just feels like a very upgraded regular Kanan outfit, and sort of very similar to the Han Solo from Cloud City a few years back, where you've got the holster side leg printing, as well as the armor print on the side of the arm, and just a little bit more arm printing there. There's the other expression where he's been hit with the lightsaber. He's now blinded, and then there's also a secondary head for a temple guard head. So yeah, those are some custom minifigures that I got in yesterday. A couple others that I sort of wanted to take a look at that were sort of some of my favorites previously, that have now been taken over by some of these, except for like Padme's, but I have those all together in a bit of Padme collection, so I don't have those with me right now. But this Paz Vizsla, which is from the Light Customs Wave 2, I believe. It's a pretty cool one. I quite like it, as well as their Super Commando Mandalorian, same wave there, which is a nice one. And yeah, I think that's about it for Tuesday, and showing off some custom minifigures. Some really nice ones. The Bail, the Maul, and the Kanan are probably my favorite. I think the Palpatine's also really nice. They're honestly, I really like them all. 99's a cool figure to get with customs, and yeah, just really like them. A couple more that are some light customs ones that I realize I have here. Ahsoka and Satine as well. But yeah, the packaging on these, the OBT bricks ones, are quite cool. So yeah, that's the customs for today. I do have a few more arriving that probably will be around next week, and that is 3 light customs Dune figures. They're 3 Dune figures, the Dune Part 2 ones, and then also Red Mill Customs uh, Phase 1 Bly. They do these Phase 1 Clone Wars style clone troopers, which I have a few of their last wave one, and I got the Bly this time around. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that figure, because I think that one's quite nice. I wasn't too lucky in getting any of the other light customs Star Wars figures, just got the Dune figures, but maybe next time have a bit better time with it. Of course, it just happened to be the time that it was probably the figure I'm going to want the most, considering it was another Kanan, and the Kanan had his expression when he gains his sight back at the end, before he dies, which really wanted that. So I'll look into seeing if I can get one. I'm assuming I'm probably going to be looking at like $200 or $300. Some of these light customs ones definitely have some pretty stupid prices, but we'll see. I know there's some restocks planned in the future, so yeah, very excited, and looking forward to see what these 2 customs brands do next, because all the things I've got from them I've been extremely happy with. Of course, custom minifigures are an expensive thing to get into. You know, you're looking at like $30, $40, $50 a figure, and even then you get into like special packaged ones. Now, these aren't even like the 360 print ones, which I wouldn't get into personally. They just don't interest me. But these ones that are more in line with like the Lego styles, and you see it like with the mall, right? Like you've got the face print with the pupilless eyes. It's just stuff like that. That's the type of customs that I really like, is that it still, they are detailed figures, but they stay in line with Lego's designs, and that's really what I look for when it comes to custom minifigures. And all the brands that I've ordered from, I'm very happy with and how they've done that, and I'm excited to see how these 2, what comes of these 2 next in the future, because I'm really happy with them. I know the OBT Bricks has a cool Luminara coming out, which I'm excited for, and I'm interested to see what else they have, because the Bale, the 99 Luminara all look like really cool figures, so I'm definitely excited to see. And then hopefully when Light Customs has their Wave 5, I have a bit more luck, because I really like these 4 figures. I think they're really nice ones. I have no idea how I so easily got these 4. You know, it was a quick thing, and they sold out quick. But, like, I got these way easier than I've had the time with the last 2 waves. But, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, Kanan definitely my favorite of the bunch here. This is another 10-minute clip, so this vlog is 2 days in, and we're already at about 20 minutes, so trying to lower these down in runtime is not going well, but I'll see you on Wednesday, which I'm really going to have to shorten down. So it's just going to be a clip of like, hi, Wednesday, how's it going? Hello, happy Wednesday. So I thought I'd go over some movies that I got in yesterday from Amazon that I ordered last week today. But yeah, it's going well so far today, getting a lot of work done for a presentation I have at the end of the week. And I also have a couple reviews I'm just about to film. Yeah, so starting off, I've got the Wicked Steelbook that came out last week. It's pretty cool with Wicked there. The W at the back of it. Yeah, it's a cool one. I definitely like it. The next 2 actually, the Lighthouse as well as the Witch. I want to finish all of Robert Eggers' films, so these 2 will do that. And then another one that, well, I guess 3 out of the 5 here have Willem Dafoe in it. But at Eternity's Gate, the Van Gogh film, wanted to see that, and so I got that DVD, and then finally the Florida Project, directed by Sean Baker, who I have decided I want to watch all his films after seeing Anora this year, so thought I'd get a jump on that with this one, and then of course finishing Robert Eggers there, and Wicked is the only one of the bunch that I haven't or have seen out of 5, but I wanted to get it. This will be the second time I've watched it. I was planning on going to see it again, but never ended up getting out to do so. So excited to watch it again probably this weekend. And I really like this steelbook. I think the more I look at it, the more I really do quite like it. So yeah, that's Wednesday. Got some nice movies to watch over the next little while, even though there is still already a bunch that I've bought recently that I still need to watch. But yeah, I'm excited to get into these when I do, and I'll see you Thursday. Happy Thursday. The fan on my computers, you can probably hear that. I'm downloading a software right now, so that's why that's going off. But it's really snowy today. It's quite a bit of snow fell last night, so it's quite white, and so quite a bit of it. So I'm not really going outside today, but yeah, getting work done is going well. Pretty much done my presentation that I have to do tomorrow. Just have to add like one drawing left to it, and then it's finished. But yeah, a couple of things working towards next week. I've got my midterms next week, so really getting into those soon. But yeah, Thursday's pretty good. I'll see you Friday, which I'm gonna have a stream tomorrow, which I didn't have one last week, so I'm excited to have one this week. I believe building Ninjago set. And that's that. So see you then. Hello, happy Friday. Just a quick clip. I did just finish the stream for the week, which was a good time. Nice build, and yeah, just now got some work to finish up. Should be a good rest of the day, and yeah, that's that. Don't really have too much planned except for seeing the Captain America film on Sunday, or at least, yeah, planned. Almost hopeful to do a few things. We'll see if any of those actually end up turning out. So yeah, that's Friday. Good that this one's a short clip, considering that the first two in the week were like 10 minutes each. So yeah. Hello, happy Saturday. Not too much going on today. I just finished an assignment I had to finish up for the week, so that's done. Getting ready for a couple exams next week, and working on a few other things today. But in a few hours, I'm heading out to Toronto to go and see Universal Language at the TIFF Lightbox. It's been a film that I've wanted to see for a little while, and quite excited to see it. And yeah, tomorrow I have Captain America, the new Captain America film. Excited to see that. Might see something on Sunday or Monday night, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. And yeah, see you Sunday.